how can I get my turtle to draw me a petal or an eye-shaped object? Let's see this once again and once again. As you can see here, what's going on really is that we are drawing two overlapping circles, and that's because really what we are interested in is the overlap region between two intersecting overlapping circles. You can imagine by controlling the amount of overlap, for example, a lot of overlap here, lesser overlap here, and so on, we can get a variety of shapes. In fact, by controlling the offset, the radius, as well as the overlap, we can control a lot of things. Unfortunately, however, the mathematics starts to get very, very complicated. So we are not going to look at a general scenario. What we will look at is a special case, but that's actually good enough for us. The special case that we look at is when both the circles have equal radius and they are placed at a distance of d, which is r times square root 2. Now, what makes this case special is that in this scenario, the angle over here becomes 90 degrees, and that is important because remember, when we are making partial circles, what we are interested in is the angle for which we must make the circle. Now, for those of you who are familiar, you can try proving this using Pythagoras theorem, and for those of you who know trigonometry, you can even go and create a general result, which is obviously a lot more complicated. We don't have to get bogged down by that, but we can get ourselves writing the code with just this information, because what we will do is that we will set the initial heading of the turtle in a way that it's pointing, for example, leftward. And in fact, if you think about it, this angle will be exactly 135 degrees because it's like 90 plus another 45. And that's the beauty of this special case. Now, with this done, we are going to draw one special circle, one partial circle of 90 degrees. Again, make a turn here of 90 degrees. Now, again, because this is 90 degrees, so I can make a turn towards right and then come back to the original point. Notice here, I am drawing clockwise circles, which means my radius must be less than 0. And that's really the idea. If this is clear, you can imagine, you can kind of visualize that all I need to do to get slanted, let's say petals, is to change the initial heading, and everything else will just fall in place. Let's see this in code. I've got here a bare bones code. So let's say I'm going to say set heading, heading to say 135 to start with. Now I say t dot circle, say 100. Again, I must give a negative number. So I say, for example, minus 100, 90. I say t dot right 90 and t dot circle minus 100 and 90. Now, in fact, amazingly, that's all we need to do, because when I run this code, you can see that the turtle first goes up and then comes back, completing this entire petal. Like I said, if you want to change the initial direction, well, just change the initial heading to, let's say, if I try, say, maybe 25, just trying something, and now my turtle draws a different petal. I hope this gave you an idea. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.